touch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight, ooh, fuck that, I didn't mean to touch that. So tonight I want to discuss Gabe's second album, and that is How Far Shallow Takes You. Now, this record is such a massive shift in production and songwriting and even the type of music when compared to their incredibly fun and bouncy and sort of lightweight debut full-length Too Late No Friends from '95. I mean, there's so much growth in this band so quickly. And it's unfortunate that they would sort of get sidelined, in my opinion, by their third album, which is The World According to Gabe. I felt that record tried too hard to go down the Blink-182 route, and they're just not that kind of band. But the shift from Too Late to Shallow is like night and day. This record is so much harder, it's so much faster, and it gets so metal at times. Like, if I'm not mistaken, what is it there? License from a Cereal Box. At the end, it jumps into Metallica, memory serves. I think they do Jump in the Fire, if memory serves, for like 15 seconds. I think it's Jump in the Fire at least. Oh man, I haven't listened to Kill 'Em All in like forever. I think it's Jump in the Fire. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, my favorite tracks on here are Beauville, of course. Everybody loves Beauville. What to Do, another fantastic, very Gabe-sounding single, which would totally mirror For the Moment, which was the only song off The World According to Gabe that I loved. That and What to Do seem really related. And it's odd because The World According to Gabe and How Far Shallow Takes You couldn't be more different. And yet for that 3 minutes, they're kind of the same, which is neat, but I just felt that The World According to Gabe, they went in a direction that they weren't the strongest for. They weren't the best suited for that direction. But this record, yeah, Beauville, What to Do, License from a Cereal Box, Stand and Deliver's on here. God, I love that song. What else is on here? Their cover of Paint It Black. Jesus. You know, when like a punk band attempts to cover the Rolling Stones, it's usually always done with a sense of irony, like there's some sort of tongue-in-cheek aspect to all of it. But no, Gabe just did this really badass, sort of metal-tinged, again, cover of the Rolling Stone classic Paint It Black, which was used brilliantly at the end of Stanley Kubrick's Full Metal Jacket. Now I've got M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y. I'm not talking about that. But now I said Full Metal Jacket. Now I'm thinking about the song they're singing at the end. Yes, I am in a world of shit. But yeah, I mean, Gabe's cover of Paint It Black is incredible. And I mean, this record is so much fun. I mean, just the fact that they're so willing to experiment with metal, considering how metalheads are so, at least at this point, we're so unable or unable to sort of work with punk. I love it when punk bands were able to get into metal because forging the two types of music together makes it stronger. You know, I mean, I love it when bands like Gabe do records like this. But it's too bad that they wouldn't continue down this road. I understand that a band like Gabe, who do have a lot of or at least who had at this point a lot of commercial appeal, I understand them attempting to sort of blaze a more financially successful trail, but abandoning the harder, faster, more like traditional, catchier, speedier punk rock elements that they had going on their first two records for their third record, I just don't think that was a smart move, especially considering how varied and how individualized each track off Shallow is. I don't know, it just makes the third record even more of a glaring problem. But yeah, look, I am going to go. I love this album. How Far Shallow Takes You is like so rad, and the fact that Gabe was willing to toss in a bunch of metal into a bunch of the tracks is amazing as well. But yeah, look, I'm going to go, so thank you so much for hanging out with me while I discuss the record that I'm not going to name again. Like always, if you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But please, most importantly, don't forget that the world is a better place because you are in it. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.